"20 Reasons to Laugh at British Television." Here are 20 comedies from Britain that I enjoy and want to share with you. Now, I've broken them down into categories. The first category will be comedy for and by seniors. Dad's Army. Now, this World War II comedy is about a group of seniors who form a home guard to prepare for the imminent German invasion of Britain. There are 9 series and 80 episodes. Dad's Army can be found on Netflix. Last of the Summer Wine. 3 men who are now pensioners, with time and nothing else on their hands, wander around the countryside and through the village trying to live a life that's full. This show ran for 37 years with 31 series, one of the can't-miss comedies in British history. It is available on BritBox and obscured slightly on YouTube. Keeping Up Appearances. Hyacinth Bucket, pronounced bouquet, lives to impress and be superior. Self-assured of her eminence, she spends her day letting everyone else know this. There are 5 series. It's available to watch on BritBox and has been seen on public television. Still Game. This Scottish comedy about the lives of Jack and Victor, 2 pensioners in Glasgow, Scotland, taking time to drink, curse, and wander around the town. You can watch this show on Netflix and YouTube. Still Game won 6 Scottish BAFTAs. Now this concludes our comedies for seniors. So let's move on to our next category. Now some situation comedies. I don't mean your standard run-of-the-mill situation comedy, which is what they call every television comedy now. I mean a comedy where the situation is part of the storyline. So let's begin with Fawlty Towers, voted the greatest British sitcom of all time. Now, Basil Fawlty is an inept and slightly out-of-his-head hotel manager, whose greatest annoyance is the customers who keep showing up at his hotel. This series is available on BritBox. Red Dwarf. A chicken soup dispenser repairman is the only survivor of mankind. Coming out of suspended animation after 3 million years, he is all alone. Well, maybe not quite. This show can be seen on BritBox. Allo, Allo. Another World War II comedy. René Artois, French cafe owner, is caught between the Germans and the French resistance and forced to work with both. A man of many affairs who just can't seem to get enough. Right now, I don't know where this show is available. You can find clips of it on YouTube. Blackadder. Now, Blackadder is a Rowan Atkinson comedy. There are 4 different series, all being 4 different comedies in 4 different time periods. This is a great show where all of the main characters went on to great things. Blackadder can be seen on Hulu and BritBox. Porridge with Ronnie Barker. The inmates of HM Prison Slade include Stanley Fletcher, who finds time to get in scrapes with fellow prisoners and guards. This show can be seen on BritBox. The Vicar of Dibley. Now, the new vicar surprises everyone when she's a woman. And not just any woman. She's Geraldine Granger, an outgoing, fun-loving, caring, and committed vicar to both her colorful vestry and flock. This show is seen on BritBox and has been available on PBS. Good Neighbors. The premise of this series is dropping out, leaving the rat race. Tom and Barbara quit their jobs and turn their home into a farm of self-sufficiency. I don't know where you can watch this one. Maybe some clips can be found on YouTube. Now that ends the section on situational comedies. And now some sketch comedies. Now, sketch comedies are self-descriptive. They're short sketches put together to fill a time slot, usually with reoccurring characters. Let's start with Monty Python's Flying Circus. Now, Monty Python is a group of surreal comedians who together created the TV series Monty Python's Flying Circus and a handful of movies. Both the movies and the television series are available on Netflix. Chewin' the Fat, a sketch comedy with a slight Scottish twist. This show features Ford Kierman and Greg Hemphill, who went on to star in Still Game. Little Britain, David Waylands and Matt Lucas take a cockeyed look at a gallery of characters, available on Amazon Prime and Hulu. The Catherine Tate Show, written by and starring Catherine Tate, one of Britain's funniest ladies. Now this closes up our sketch comedy grouping. Here are a few workplace comedies. The IT Crowd. Now IT departments keep companies running, and this one is no different. Repairing computers is easy. Getting along with people and solving life's mysteries is not. This can be found on Netflix. Are You Being Served? Now, a 1970s department store is the setting for this series. The series serves to entertain and is one of the best Britcoms ever to appear on public television. This can be seen on BritBox. Black Books. Bad-tempered, eccentric bookshop owner Bernard Black and his long-suffering assistant Manny deal with customers, wine, hangovers, and Fran. This show can be seen on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and Hulu. Our last two comedies are relationship comedies. First would be My Family, with 11 series and 120 episodes. The basis: Ben Harper is a dentist who has little time for his patients or for his family. And closing out, this is a Doctor Who-centric channel. Let's go with something by Stephen Moffat. Coupling. Contemporary relationships are the center of this comedy, and the phones are funny. This show can be seen on Amazon Prime and Hulu. And those are our comedy groupings, with 20 comedies and 20 reasons to laugh at British television.